Okay, tonight I'd also like to talk about, well, political correctness. More accurately, what's wrong with it and why is it a bad thing? Political correctness is the idea that you want a civil society, and civil society is defined as no one making any judgments about anything that happens on around them outside of specified groups that are victimizers, and only those groups are allowed to be treated cruelly in the society or criticized or spoken ill of. We have created a society where everyone lives on pins and needles. This was introduced into the school system by teachers and teachers' unions to create a civil environment. It wasn't enough to have the rules of conduct apply. No, you had to have the kids honestly accept each other. So they forced it on the kids in the school, and they've created at least 2 generations of children who are essentially brainwashed into political correctness. You see it creep into company policy nowadays. And this is doubly reinforced by the use of lawsuits all the time. To reinforce the idea that, oh, I got offended, therefore I have a right to sue you because you offended me. Simple offense becomes a suitable attribute. Now, what kind of society does this create? I mean, how can you have a society where there's free speech, free thought, the ability to explore thoughts? And I got news for you. If you really explore thoughts, you're going to run across some thoughts that don't sound all that nice. You know, you're going to run into things that as a people you don't necessarily want to hear much about. But you need to occasionally touch on those topics to actually think and reason out why they're not good, or find out a better method, or whatever. If you create a society where everyone's fearful of their thoughts, fearful of being heard, fearful of being seen, they sit there in a living prison. You know, and everyone does it. How many times have you wanted to say something, maybe it's an off-color joke, but you know you're a friend and you will enjoy it, but you look around to make sure no one of whatever that group happens to be is nearby, because you might offend them. Look, how many times do you sit down and you say something, you get this nervous look about you and go, oh, what? Is there anyone there? Did anyone see me? Did anyone hear me? What kind of society are we creating in which everyone lives in a state of fear of offense? You know, and really, how many people actually complain about being offended? There's actually a very small minority of people that actually complain about being offended. They just yell so loud nowadays, they think they have a right not to be offended so much that they yell so loud and make such a stink of it that it puts everyone in a state of fear. And because we were taught to be fearful of this. If we're going to have a society where we're going to have free exchange of ideas, you need to be able to have free exchange of ideas, including ideas you may not like to hear about, things that may offend you. In this age of information, there's a remarkable lack of freedom to express yourself. I suspect it's only going to get worse before it gets better. Anyways, that's the problem with political correctness. At its heart, it may have a wonderful idea, a world without conflict. But in the end, it creates a world that is a prison, where there is no free thought, no free movement of ideas, everyone walks on eggshells. That is political correctness, and that is the school-mandated topic and society-mandated topic. Thank you very much, and have yourself a good day.